Hello guys, hello people. Now welcome back to Ada Universe TV. I greet all of una well. Una know how we do here now. Now here we dey bring the latest and the breaking news. If you dey new to this YouTube channel, Ada Universe TV, hit the button when it says subscribe. If you don't already subscribe, I say God Almighty go bless una for me. My people, make we dive into the news. Today matter na about Janemena don't finally come out. If in case if you don't know Janemena, make I quickly introduce who be Janemena to you. If you didn't knew, you don't know be Janemena. Janemena na the girl when they trick am for Instagram. The girl with sabi shake it, wey say they make money. The girl with the shake am where they call am tricking. She sabi trick am. Now that girl na be Janemena. Sometime inside October 2021, King Toto Dikeh come and say she get sex video in seeing for Prince Kpokpogri phone where Prince Kpokpogri with Janemena take the hammer, where Prince Kpokpogri take the chop Janemena pekus. And this Janemena of a girl with the trick that they see, so she did husband and she don't marry. Now she can't talk am. Janemena can't challenge her saying a lie. Before nothing they happen, the audio leak, it can't be saying a true. Say Prince Kpokpogri the hammer Janemena, the girl where he did for husband house. Now Janemena don't finally come out because since that time Janemena never come out. Since where the audio trail leak, Janemena never come out. Now to now Janemena can't come out because they talk say he get people where they pray make a marriage break. They say it not work. A marriage not break because she and her husband see they can't pay together. So he can they thank people when he support them during a difficulty, saying thank God for his life, say everything still they go well. He said the reason why they never seen her for social media since that day, now because she did take her time to explain, give her in-law them. Now make people never see her for social media. Say, but everything don't do okay. And information even come and say, this Janemena husband, he did hospital that time. But Janemena don't come out now say nothing they happen. No. Say their marriage still they on. And the audio when he leak, Prince Kpokpogri even talking for death, say, now Janemena now they marry the man. So nobody marry Janemena. So we know everything will happen for that house. Wait till be our own, my people. We be social media in-law. If Janemena husband choose to keep his wife, he cash out with a woman, his best friend they sleep with him, and she decide to give the man. What is our own? What do we know? We sit down, they look. Now we sit down, they look. Everybody know how to handle their own. Some men they don't they worry. Some men they house, especially if their wife they bring money on the house. Men go they shower their wife, they not they care. So what is your own? Make we move on to the next level because Janemena don't come out, can't thank people when he support them during a difficulty. So we wish her luck. If her husband accepts, who are we to say no? So we wish her luck for her and her husband. Make we move on, come on for where Janemena they make we enter our King Tonto Dikeh. Now, King Tonto Dikeh, they give him an award, like she carry award. And as all of them know, say, the thing where that girl, they pass through for her life for some time now. Now, they go no, but she still there. She still will stand down. So, make her live on her. Make her watch this video to the end, though. Make her not skip anything. Make her watch this video to the end. Make her listen to where she they carry her award, what did she talk. And this is our sister too. She shook mouth for this matter. So let's move on to the video. I go see you again for my next video, guys. Thank you and God bless. I still remain una only person, una girl at Ada Universe TV. One love. Bye, guys.
Go watch. I'd like to say a big thank you to the organizers of this event. When I got the poster, I said to myself, oh, I'm not the Monday most influential women. Wow. I was excited. But yes, I am very excited. Not because I'm standing here, but because I can tell you boldly, proudly, that I am and I have influenced hundreds, thousands, millions of lives, especially women.
Let's talk about wrong reasons to get married. My name is Apollo Blessing Kirka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO, the #1 relationship therapist in Africa. Many of you are getting married for the wrongest reasons. especially women. I know in this part of the world, society has pressured you. When will you marry? Everybody's coming for you. But the truth about it is, it's not getting married. It's staying married. And the most painful thing that can happen to you is to get somewhere and not be able to stay there. Exactly. The goal shouldn't be to grab. The goal should be to keep. So, these are the wrong reasons why you should not get married. Don't get married for these reasons. Except you're going to be trapped, you're going to be stuck, and you're going to remain unhappy. Number one, pregnancy. Hey, if you know you're pregnant, don't trap your man with pregnancy. You know, pregnancy is an old trick. A lot of men can be fathers without being husbands. Gone are those days when you get pregnant for a man and they will force him to marry you. There is no more tradition and culture to implement that law by force. And you know the craziest part. Most of those women who have gotten pregnant for men and made the men marry them, they are not happy. You're going to force a man to marry you. He's going to give you his container without content. Exactly. Most women who have forced pregnancy on men are suffering in the marriage. They are not happy. They wish they can go out. So pregnancy is a no-no. Anybody that tells you get pregnant for the man to trap him, my darling, now you go suffer, and that one a long chance. A lot of men have known that they can become fathers without becoming husbands. You cannot force a man to be a husband. Being a husband is will, because sacrifice is decision, commitment come with it. And not every man is ready for it. Stop forcing them. Number two, family pressure. I know they are pressuring you. They're asking you, when will you get married? But my darling, let me remind you, being a man or a woman, you are the one that is going to live with them. Your family members will not come and help you. In fact, when the bad blow starts in the marriage, they will be the one to come and insult you. In fact, they will be the one to even trigger you. Most of those family members that are pressuring you to get married, now them will still cause the problem for the marriage. So you need to be careful. You need to know who you are so that you don't make these wrong choices. Number three, peer pressure. You want to marry because everybody's married. My sister don't marry. This one don't marry. Why never marry? We all have different timing. We did not come to this world together. Exactly. Even if they are your age mates, they are not your grace mates. We are going to different destinations. Not be how far or how well. Not be who first get married, they stay for marriage. A lot of people don't rush married, don't run out, come out. Example, me, I married for 18, I don't come out. So, I married at the age of 18. I can imagine the way my parents were feeling when I was getting married. Blessing, no way. Blessing, don't marry, leave also. I can imagine. But I did not even stay for up to 2 years. I run. I carry my back almost because of domestic violence. Man, I don't die for the marriage. Exactly. It's not how far, my darling. It is how well. Like I said, it is not to get there. It is to stay there. So when you marry for the right reason, marriage will be sweeter. Marriage will be easier. But when you marry for the wrong reason, my darling, now living in bondage, you're going to be walking dead, walking corpse. And that's what a lot of women are experiencing and men in marriage today. Walking corpse. You better pass saying, hey, single. Singleness is not a disease, my darling. Singleness is self-discovery, self-identity, knowing what you want. So it's okay to be single. Don't let any pair. If they want to marry, they should go and marry. You are coming. You meet them there. Through the door, through the window. Just come down. Will they come? We'll meet you for there. Number 4, sexual bondage. Do not marry because of sex. He's good in there. The guy knows how to knock me. The woman knows how to wind her waist. She knows how to do together. Her boobs are big. Do not marry for sex. You're just going to be in bondage. Because I have told you in a couple of my videos, when you marry, you're not going to fuck. Responsibility reduces everybody's sexual libido, especially the men. When responsibility comes, all those sex things is not what you're going to be doing in marriage. Marriage is not about sex. There is more to it. Sex is just part of it. So do not marry someone because the person is good. He's sex skill. The person won't kill you. How long do you think you can have sex? After sex, what next? The highest you can have sex if you want to kiss somebody is 1 hour. Is too much. It's too much. Yes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. In 24 hours, the remaining 33 hours, waiting when you use for the marriage. You see, sexual bondage doesn't work in marriage. You need to marry for the right reason, okay? Not sex. Number 5, beauty and attraction. Oh, the guy is cute. The girl is cute. She has big boobs. She has big ass. The guy is tall. The guy is that. In marriage, all those ones where they work because they will see you finish. A lot of them are waiting on gets in a packaging. Exactly. All of us are just trying to comport ourselves, compose yourself. In marriage, you will not see where you hang your bra, how you package your boobs, all those your fine guys. Somebody's going to see it. So they need to love you for your real identity. Who are you? That is what you should be looking out for. So don't marry because of beauty. Say she fine, she don't fine. My darling, by the time a woman born, breast will drop, nyash will soar, belly go big. Man, you go begin get all your own things. Everybody go change. We go evolve. So now when you love people for their personality, for their identity, for their value, that is when marriage become interesting. So when these physical changes begin to occur, it's not going to be a problem because you're loving what is inside of that. 6, financial security. Stop marrying because of money. Anything can happen in future. The person will not get before he gets today. Like they always talk, respect those who don't collect, fear those who never collect. Baba God can bless anybody. So do not marry because of money, because things can change. Like I used to tell a lot of people, imagine marrying someone for money and you finally make that money you marry them for. You will live in regrets. And that's the reason why we preach independence for a lot of women. Because women are the victim of this stuff. Oh, the guy get money, you want to rush marry him. You enter into the marriage and you become a slave in the marriage. You can't even talk, you can't even contribute in your marriage. What is marriage when you cannot contribute? What is marriage without partnership? What is marriage when you cannot tell your husband, maybe let's do it like that? Well, why are you his wife? So many of you are in bondage just because you're married for money, just because you are hungry. Be patient, hunger no dey keep person, just enjoy and small. You know go die. Now the truth, yes, that is one power a lot of people do not know that they have. Many of you don't believe in yourself. There is nothing people give you that you cannot give yourself. If people give you 100 naira, you can give yourself 50,000 naira. That's what I realized. So many times people enslave you with peanuts. All these small things that when you think a man or a woman is giving to you is enslavery, because they know that when they give you all this peanut, they will shut you up. By you collecting that peanut, you're selling your voice, you're selling your battery, just like the way Esau sold his own for a pot of porridge just because he was hungry. Exactly. So you need to pay attention to this so that you don't live in regrets. And the point is, many of you don't think about the future. When you're hearing future, you think your future is far. Future is tomorrow. So most of the temporal things you want to feed yourself today are things that will kill you tomorrow. A lot of things you want a man to give you are things you can get. By the time you're married to this man, you now say that, gee, so I can actually attain this height in my life. Don't marry because you're hungry. Okay? Marry them. Stop marrying. Now, biological clock. Oh God, don't marry because of your biological clock. I know that yes, time, age, menopause, blah blah blah. But the fact about it is, if you rush and marry the wrong person because of biological clock, you still come out. That's the craziest fact. Except some of you just want to go and be testing marriage. Except you want to go and be testing it like Josu. But when you rush and say, because of my biological clock, I want to get into this place, blah blah blah, you will still come out. Because if it's not working, it's not working. And you might even be coming out at a very old age when you've lost all your confidence and all your identity. Take it easy, the right man will come. Just build yourself while you wait. Number 8, desperation. You stop marrying because you are desperate. A lot of people who are desperate are trophy wives and trophy husbands. A lot of people who are desperate just want to own it. They don't need it. Exactly, they just want that thing. And desperate people used to want a particular thing that they don't need. They just want. Some of them want this particular man because it's that particular man that society is going to accept. Desperation will make you choose what you don't need. Just like when you go and buy plenty, you not come and keep it in your house, you not stay and spoil it, you not become dustbin. That's what desperation does to you. A lot of these desperate women don't even need this man. They just want this man for a title, to pepper people. Oh, I don't make up for this life, I don't finally marry. That's just what we don't even know what entails in marriage. If you ask a lot of desperate women why you want to marry, and they say, I just don't marry. You see, my friends don't marry. The same reason we talked about from the beginning of this video. They marry for the they just want it, they don't need it. That's the unnatural. Please don't marry because you are desperate. Number 9, sympathy. Pity love. Just because this person is nice to you, because this person trained you for school, because this person give you money, they don't used to use marriage to do payback. You are not there, you are not there. Marriage is emotion, marriage is commitment, marriage is sacrifice. And trust me, they can't force all those ones are willing. So stop marrying because of pity, because he helped you. Some people are just helpers. Some people are just helpers. You must not marry your helper. It is not everybody that comes into your life to help you that you will use marriage to pay back, or you will use sex to pay back. No, that is where a lot of people get it all wrong. God has sent some people to help you. Don't worry, it is God that has sent them to help you. Whether they want to help you or they don't want to help you, God will push them to help. That's what is called a helper. You don't have to marry your helper or sleep with your helper. That's because he pays school fees, he pays house rent, he has been nice to you. No, that's not what marriage is about. You don't marry out of pity, you don't marry out of sympathy. Now, these are the mistakes a lot of young women and a lot of young men make. Stop marrying for the wrong reasons. All these people that are saying, oh, I'm scared of marriage, I'm scared of marriage. The reason why marriage becomes scary today is because you marry for the wrong reason. Marriage is the most beautiful thing that God has created. Exactly, the most beautiful. Even though say your own no work, marriage is still beautiful. Exactly, because your own lost. No need say God good no cost or good no get value anymore. So marriage is very beautiful when you make the right choices. I, as a Koro blessing, as a relationship therapist certified, and as a professional, I've been married before and I've been divorced. And that's one of the questions I get a lot from my followers, from my lovers. How come you're this intelligent? You know so much about marriage and you couldn't keep your marriage? First of all, wrong choice. And like I used to tell a lot of people, it takes 2 to get married. I did not marry myself. Even if I wanted marriage to work, what about the next person? So these are the issues. That's the reason why when you're choosing your partner, you need to be careful. Because if you don't choose the right person, anything you do will never be enough. No matter how you try, your efforts will just be like pouring water inside baskets. It will never full. Exactly. That's the reason why I personally, my marriage did not work. So even with all the knowledge I have about marriage, if the person is not willing to work with me, all my knowledge will be in vain. Exactly. And that's the reason why I'm talking to you guys today, to pay attention to the choices and not to marry for the wrong reason. Me, I married for the wrong reason. Yes, that's story for another day.